You wanna see what everybody's seeing you. I keep hearing all these rumors about you. I got my suspicions, gotta see if it's true. Everybody wanna know who you are though. Everybody wanna know who you are. And the more I think about it, wanna fall from the stars. I wanna meet who everybody talking about. La, 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 la. Baby, believe me, I just want to love you. Why can't you see it that I just adore you? Love me or hate me, I still wanna love you. I just can't help it, so let me just come through. Baby, believe me, I just wanna love you, adore you, concur you. I just wanna make you mine. I don't care if it takes up all my time. I just want you, baby, for the night. Bring me back to the days in the school hallway when I'd pass you by and nobody paid attention to me. Especially you, pay attention. I feel like I got no chance to love you, but if you let me, I'll make you go. Believe me, I just want to love you. Why can't you see it that I just adore you? Love me or hate me, I still wanna love you. I just can't help it, so let me just come through. Baby, believe me, I just wanna love you, adore you, concur you. I just wanna make you mine. I don't care if it takes up all my time. I just want you, baby, for the night. Baby, believe me, I just want to love you. Why can't you see it that I just adore you? Love me or hate me, I still wanna love you. I just can't help it, so let me just come through. Let me just come through.
Yeah, Gabby, I'm, yeah. I got drunk with my mom, and I'm pretty drunk right now. I'm watching Harry Potter. Just thought I'd call you to tell you. You're my best friend, Gabby, who's a girl. You know, you're my best friend who's a girl. Have a lovely time in Florida. Have a happy New Year and Merry late Christmas.
You've been up there, and I've been down here. You be in the cold, getting high while I'm in the sun, wondering why. Yeah, I think about you sometimes. All the fun we used to have in the summertime. Massachusetts never seemed so cold with you by my side. Riding downtown, all the woods in uptown, till the sky went by and the sun went down. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda miss it, but my mind's in the right place right now. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want it back. All the times we used to have. Weren't you the one who said the dog days were over? I know at some point we gotta move on, but it pops into my head, it's like a good song. All the songs we used to share. Weren't you the one who said that life ain't fair? Weren't you the one who said that life ain't fair? Weren't you the one who said that life ain't fair? Yeah. There ain't nothing wrong with reminiscing about that good shit. If you could go back, would you really change the bad shit? Don't you wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before they're over? I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want it back. All the times we used to have. Weren't you the one who said the dog days were over? I know at some point we gotta move on, but it pops into my head just like a good song. All the songs we used to share. Weren't you the one who said that life ain't fair? Weren't you the one who said that life ain't fair? Weren't you the one who said that life ain't fair? I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want it back. All the times we used to have. Weren't you the one who said the dog days were over?
Classic Dilbert. Classic Dilbert move.
I can see
Yeah,
it though.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kat.
So wait, so is this part right now on stream right now?
I can
Us,
see
like laughing our asses off.
I mean,
Hey.
because I have it. Like I have
Rewind
Twitch
it.
open. I can see us.
Okay, Michelle.
Technical
Hi.
difficulties, everyone.
Hello, Gio.
Hi.
Hello, Gio.
Okay,
do.
everybody shut the fuck up. So I can do the intro. Good
We're
evening
excited.
and welcome to Survivors of Flame Session 2. Applause. Yeah.
Again.
Survivors of Flame is a D&D 5e actual play show. We're here. We're gonna do intros. AK, go ahead and introduce yourself, your pronouns, your character, and their pronouns as well.
Hi, I'm AK. He, them. My character is Fayrouz Haddad, also known as Faye. They are half elf, half human warlock.
Michelle.
Hello, I'm Michelle, aka also Queen Weeb. Pronouns they, she. My character's name is Luna Lembra. Their pronouns are they, them. And I always have a hard time pronouncing. Luna is Color Star. Yeah, Color Star. And they are a paladin.
Brad.
Name's Brad, aka Young Yoda. He, him. Playing as Yoda the Hermit, also he, him, and Dwarf Monk.
Marcel.
Hello, I am Marcel, aka Marcel. He, him. I am playing Jazz Duvale, a half-elf artificer. And that's it, right? I think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
great.
did
Thank
it.
You. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm proud.
Life is real.
I'm proud.
We're going to do the shout outs. Special thanks to the crew once again. Words. Okay, so our assistant director is AK. Our technical director is Raul. Show them your love and send your tips with the exclamation point tip command, or by going to streamelements.com/MediaMartyr17/tip. Any tips we get go towards AK and Raul and their invaluable work on this production. They have voluntarily done so much work towards this. Last but certainly not least is you watching now or in the future, or if you're magic in the past. You are making my dreams come true, along with everyone involved in this, including our character artist, Pixdoodles, at Pixdoodles on Twitter. Now then, let's get the session started. Okay, so
I have a gaping wound.
oh yes, you've already done the thing I wanted you to do. Faye, could you give us a recap of what happened last session?
Oh, okay. So our intrepid heroes, some of them arrived in town. Some of them were already in town working a very long shift. As the day progressed, our three newly arrived adventurers saw the fourth member of this campaign deal with a few irritable guests, moody guests, intense guests. At some point, one of them even threatened Faye, and two of them, Jazz and Yodar in particular, got into a pretty heated confrontation with failed persuasion. The diplomacy really did not take them very far until Generique, the owner and proprietor of the Inn and Tavern, intervened and gave them free drinks, free food. Then they were invited to Faye's adopted family's birthday party for the younger twins in the family. As Faye was leaving work at the end of the night and everyone was kind of going into their free rooms or half off rooms, Faye got attacked, surprise attacked, while our three new adventurers were basically a Marx Brothers bit sneaking behind them. Yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. I'm pretty sure if I remember the exact last scene you left us off in, I have a gaping wound on the street by an alley. Yodar or Jazz are on top of me, trying to protect me, I think. I don't remember.
Oh no, not quite there. We're not quite
okay.
there. You've been stabbed, and the three others have witnessed that. Let's focus in onto that. Okay. So, walking midnight home from work, all alone, at least seemingly alone to their knowledge, is Faye. And then out of the darkness, a familiar hooded figure wearing a hooded balaclava with like long, like everything is covered, like obscenely covered, and yet somehow there's a coif of hair just coming out because only the eyes are shown. And Faye has been dealt a grievous wound with a dagger, a gray dagger, a stone dagger. You feel, Faye, you feel the jagged edges of this dagger made of, like, that has been carved out of a piece of rock into your abdomen. Remind me, what is your maximum hit points usually?
It is 10, currently down to 1.
Currently down to 1.
Mhm.
And 15 feet away, we have Yodar, Jazz, and Luna, and not in that order. I believe the order would be closer to like Jazz, Yodar, and Luna in that order, correct?
That seems right.
That's correct.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. Raise your hand if you have dark vision.
Yes.
So I think
don't.
all of you have dark vision, right?
Oh yeah.
Right? Goody. Roll initiative.
All of us.
All of you, roll initiative. Initiative.
Oh
Combat's
shit.
happening.
Oh man.
Oh,
Initiative.
Uh,
all right.
Which one's initiative? I'm
this is
sorry.
a terrible roll.
So near the top, there's like
Uh-huh.
a diamond,
You see your
and
armor
it says
class?
initiative. Yeah, next to armor. class.
Okay. Yeah.
And I need to roll initiative as well.
I couldn't
Damn.
lose to Yoda. I couldn't.
Wow,
I was worried.
Damn.
Jazz.
I was
Well,
worried.
it won't let me show you the dice, but
What is
I
it?
have this nice die that I got as a gift when I bought a different set of die, and it is similarly colored to the dagger that is penetrating Faye's flesh at the moment. Let me roll initiative. And then initiative bonus is a 3. So, okay. All right. Golden time. Faye, what is your initiative roll?
16.
16. Luna.
1.
Wait, so you got a natural 1?
No, I have a -1, so I got a 2.
Oh, okay. So 2 minus 1. Okay. Oh, Yodar,
11.
11. Jazz,
20
20. Total or natural?
total. 18 plus 2.
Okay. All right. Let's begin. Jazz
Yes.
is bad. It's bad. You could tell that
Okay.
stab. It's bad. What you doing?
What am I doing? What's my move? So what's going on?
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? You're about 15 feet away. It's
All right.
dark, but so like everything you see is in this like gray. You can't really define colors, but you can tell like that there are people now here in this moment.
Okay. I will. How close is Yodar to me? Can I speak to him?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
All right. Hey, Yodar.
Hey, Jazz, just
Something
before you say
bad.
anything, I just
Oh,
want to
no.
say, I know this is not an appropriate moment, but I did tell you to shoot that guy back at the end. I'm just saying.
Okay. I should have never shown you my. Anyways, there's someone dying. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
So, you and I remember the honey thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you and I you need to help me out because I think something's going on over there, and we got to figure it out. Okay. So I was gonna say, Yodar rushes to
Wait,
cover.
Well, hold on.
Oh, wait, okay. I was
So,
gonna.
What are
I
you
was-
gonna do? So
I-
y'all have an understanding of what you have.
Okay,
planned?
so you
What are you gonna
understand
do with your
Yodar.
turn?
You understand Yodar?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay,
Got
all
you,
right,
bro.
cool. So I will go and confront the hooded person.
You're gonna go all the way up to them.
Yes,
All right. So that's your movement.
that's
You
my
get there
move.
easily.
Okay.
So you still have your action and bonus action.
Okay. So I will say actually bonus action. Okay. I am going to say or actually I have a spell. Can I use one?
Does it take an action or a bonus action?
1A. Is that
That's an action.
okay? So I can't do that.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you still
Oh,
have an
okay.
action and a bonus action.
That
So,
was
yeah.
movement. Okay, gotcha. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna do detect magic.
Detect magic.
Yes.
Okay. So you cast, make sure to mark it as you having cast detect magic.
Okay, use. Right? Use.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So what does detect magic look like for you when you cast it, being an artificer?
Okay, so for me, I would say it looks something like so I would say, like, for my character, my magic's very subtle, and of course as an artificer it is like kind of hand in hand with my mechanical weapons and items and things like that. So I would say that I have what I would do is I would rub the handle of one of my firearm. It allows me to detect magic, detect I don't know if I can say it, but detect other things as well. So
Yeah,
I grab the
so-
holster and I, give it a little
Do a little rub.
rub.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna read this out loud. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. You sense magic in this way. You can use your action to see a faint aura around visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you learn a school of magic, if any. And then there's other shit about like limitations to that. So so this spell goes off, like you activate the spell, cast is the word.
Sure.
And you like, as you feel the handle of your firearm, trying to make sure it doesn't sound dirty, and you, in the same way that you sense that you know that there is a strangeness about you that people perceive, you feel a similar, if not differently tuned, strangeness of magical aura on this person. Not the same as yours, but similar in the way that you know that, like, oh, this is that person who's clearly not from around here. And in that same way, you get this a different kind of aura coming from Faye as well, but different from either yours, distinctly, of just how would I describe this? As a caster of a particular brand, a particular kind of caster.
Right.
So sort of like
go ahead.
Glow, sort of like a iridescent glow.
Okay.
Of just like blue, like a light blue, white kind of. I don't know if you know like what iridescent kind of looks like.
Yeah, I got
yeah.
So I can sense both Faye and this hooded persons.
Yeah, I mean, you saw them just fine, but you can, this aura you can see, but like as far as like item, like there's like a magical item on Faye. You can't quite determine a school of magic from that. But you, from the most, like if there's specifics that you're asking for, other than like that's on this strange person, this strange person doesn't seem to have any magical items on them. On their person.
That was what I was trying to see. I was trying to see if I need to be really concerned or, just be a little bit concerned. So that's why I did that. Okay. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your action.
That's my action. Yes.
So you have a bonus action where if you have any like any cantrips that you can use as a bonus action, that you could do those, or if you have something that can be done as a bonus action without having to take the attack action, you could do that as well. Or you could end your turn.
will end my turn. Yes.
All right. And that brings us to Faye. Faye, what you doing? It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah. Couple questions. Sorry.
Okay.
How's the layout of the land? Like, are we inside of the alley or a little bit outside of the alley, and like alley behind?
Yeah, so you're
away
more
from the
like
hooded figure, or is it in between me and the hooded figure? Like, how's the lay of this?
okay. Well, if I remember correctly, you didn't do so great at your perception. So I know you definitely know how to get home, like at least you're home here. I don't think you know where exactly. Make a perception check for me. It's gonna be free. So it won't cost you anything. Just make a perception check for me. Let's see if you can get a little bit more of a lay of the land.
Okay, perception. Where did I put? Where is it? Sorry, there's so many. Perception. Wait, where is perception exactly?
In your skills, alphabetical order.
Oh, okay. There we go. Found it. 2.
2.
Yeah, 2.
So as far as, I mean, you're pretty focused on the fact that this hurts, but you can tell that there's that you could go in any direction that that isn't this person, and you could move. Like you would have that there's enough of an open space for you to move a bit without hitting a wall or something.
All right. So the first thing Faye is going to do in a very blurred, aching way, crawling on the ground, is try to use their movement to get away as far as possible until they hit a wall that they could lean on.
Are you attempting to disengage from this?
No, just
movement.
Just take a step back.
Okay, so if you move without disengaging, this person could use a reaction to have an opportunity attack against you. Which potentially could mean some unconsciousness happening. Or you could take the action to disengage and then move freely.
All right, I'll disengage then.
Yeah, I was like, I won't even say you're crawling, so you can move. You can like just go like, you know.
No, to me, Faye is crawling on the ground.
Faye is crawling. Okay.
Yeah, Faye is crawling.
All right. So are we? I missed it. Are we disengaging?
Yeah.
Okay. So action to disengage. How much movement do you have? Because you can move your whole movement back.
I'm pretty sure it's 30, the regular.
I believe so as well.
Yeah. Where can I check that? Is it?
Yes, it's next to your proficiency bonus on the like stats.
Yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet. So yeah, you're calling, but I think you're desperate. Full 30 feet. You can go 30 feet like straight backwards if you would like. All right. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action?
Do I have anything that constitutes a bonus action? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean, so yeah, you do have Hex. Hex is a bonus action.
Right.
It's a first level spell.
Yeah, let's cast Hex.
All right.
Remember what it does.
You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. The range is 90 feet. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. It is a concentration spell, so it'll be on this person for the next hour unless you lose concentration on the spell.
And I'm the only one who would get that damage bonus? No one else?
Only you.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Faye is crawling desperately, whispering under breath in a language that probably no one understands, to somebody no one knows, and casts Hex on them.
All right, keep track of that, and I will do my best to keep track of the same. All right, next is our strange customer. So our strange customer has seen you desperately make a foot backwards, and unfortunately is, however, in combat in melee range with Jazz, and is gonna make an attack. So Jazz,
Yes.
tell me, does a ooh, that was a gross noise on my end. Sorry, 16. Does a 16 hit?
I don't. What am I putting that
Armor
against?
class.
Armor
Oh.
class.
It does. Yes. I have
All
14.
right. So stone dagger, dripping with the viscera of your newfound friend, stabs you in a similar manner and deals 7 damage, 7 piercing damage as it into you. How much
Okay.
HP do you have left?
2.
You have 2 left.
Yeah.
So that is that. Yeah, it's just going like it stabs you and looks like gets close to you. You see the papery thin skin and the like dry reddened eyes look at you. Stay out of my way. And that's gonna end his turn. Yodar, what you doing? You 15 feet away.
Yodar.
Yeah, give me these choices, yo.
Give me this.
All right, so I'm going off what Jazz told me. So can I make it to Faye?
Yeah, full move.
Okay.
It will take you your full movement. What's your full movement? Like 30, right?
25.
35? 25?
Feet.
25. You can yeah, you can make it.
Okay.
We're in Imagine Land. You can make it diagonally, a diagonal
Short dwarf
straight
legs.
across the
just,
Fae. Yeah,
just maybe a little
totally.
extra jump. So I'm gonna make it to Faye, and I'm be like, look, Faye, I know like you're kind of bleeding here, so you gotta trust me on this. Eat some of this tasty paste. Can I explain what this tasty paste is?
Are you go so so you say eat the tasty paste.
Eat the tasty paste.
I'm going to okay. In the past, has Yodar eaten the tasty paste?
Yes.
heal?
So he's eaten it a few times. There's only 2 left in this bottle.
Okay.
That's the
Okay,
bottle.
yeah, go ahead and read off what the tasty paste is.
Okay. So I have it here on D&D, but I'm going to explain it kind of how I see it, and then I'll read it off. So tasty paste, and basically they don't know this, but I'm just saying it. If I called it barf paste, no one would take it. I'm just saying. It looks like one of those ointments that has been used and been around a few years. It's now yellowed and has a crust layer on top. I found it off a dead adventurer a few years back, and no, I did not kill him. Pretty sure the elements did. But you don't know that. You just know I just said tasty paste. And so basically it's a restorative ointment. The glass jar, 3 inches in diameter, contains 1d4 plus 1 doses of a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. It does not smell like that anymore. The jar and its contents weigh 1/2 pound. And as an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin, but I'm just telling you, eat it because it's straight to the bloodstream. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points, ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any disease.
Hey, what's the first thing that makes you when you hear eat the tasty paste and you see this gross jar of something? How difficult is it to convince you?
He said, trust me.
At this point, you're bleeding out, yo.
Yeah. I was gonna say you are dying.
No, I'm not refusing it.
All right, so that's something you can do.
I just
you can
Faye is
do on your
gonna
turn.
Faye is gonna groan and be like and nod.
So Yodar, you could choose. I mean, I'm going to let you know. You could choose to do this yourself with your action to apply it onto Faye if Faye is a willing participant, or you could wait until Faye's turn for Faye to taste the paste.
I'm not going to wait, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to be like, okay, change of plans. Apparently, I can apply this.
I'm glad
So trust me, I know like touching and all that. We just met, but strictly platonic over here. Okay.
I'm glad you had that change of heart.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean, or
Yodar,
if
I
they're
talk
willing,
to
you can shove it
Yodar?
in their mouth.
Can I talk to Yodar in this situation?
Yeah, briefly, yeah.
Oh, okay. While Yodar is applying the ointment, hopefully gently, I will look at him and I'll be like, Yodar, do me a favor. Don't kill him.
Oh, okay. Okay, I promise. Like, you got that. Like, anyone kill him, you can kill him.
Appreciate you. Might.
Okay, so I applied the ointment and 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
Yeah, go ahead and since you're applying it, I'm gonna go ahead and say, Yodar, this is in your hands. Roll your 2d8 plus 2.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so where's the 8? Right there. D8.
My rolls.
This is
10 plus 2, so 12.
All right, so I believe, I mean, the max you can get is your max hit points. So I believe you're restored to full, Faye.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Does the tasty paste sting when applied?
Yodar, does it sting?
So what was the question?
Does it
Sting,
sting
yes.
when applied?
It has aloe in it, so I'm gonna say no. It just tastes gross because it's so old.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I got like,
I mean,
like, oh, some of this film. Ugh.
I assume the entire time Faye has been wincing while like you barehandedly.
I mean, I am a dwarf
All up
monk,
in that
tiny
woman.
hands. Like, I'm trying my best here.
Let's hope. Let's hope there's no sepsis.
Tried real good.
I was thinking more of the small-handed guy from Scary Movie and the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, with the
That's-
mashed potatoes and
Oh,
swing them into the
I was
wood.
just making shit up.
Yeah.
Like interpretive healing. Anyway. Okay, so that's your action. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn, Yodar? You have used all of your movement.
No, I'm just gonna end my turn right there and just hope Jazz doesn't get hit again.
Thanks.
All right. So, Luna, you're 15 feet away. I have a quick question for you. Are you wearing your chainmail at the moment?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you're 15 feet away. What are you doing?
Let's see. How many hit points does Jazz have left?
2.
2.
Yeah, you can tell from where you are with your dark vision and with a decent passive perception and passive insight. Jazz is in a bad way.
Okay.
This
And
is a brutal killer.
okay. I'm close to them, right?
Yeah, it would only cost you 15 feet of movement
Okay.
to get in range. Yeah.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Because I'm thinking of attacking, but then, or can I attack? Oh shoot! As I approach,
So you'll have to be since you're using like a melee weapon. Like, what weapon are you trying to
I mean,
use for
it's
this?
because I was thinking of using my yeah, I'm just gonna save that for long stuff. I
Okay,
have-
it is up to you. You could use, I mean, I think you were talking about your longbow. You could choose to use your longbow or throw a dagger. Or,
Yeah, because I was thinking instead to use my dagger, but I want to try and heal Jazz with my lay on hands pool.
Okay, yeah, you'd have to choose between those since they
That's
both
why-
cost action.
Yeah, that's why I was I mean, my bonus, I have a bonus action that lets me 2-weapon fighting, so
Yeah, but that's only when you use your action to
my
fight
action
with
to
a,
fight.
yeah,
Hmm.
with the weapon. So yeah, if you had like if you had 2 daggers and you had 2 daggers in your hand, you could fight with 1 dagger and then the next, or another weapon that had the finesse property on it. Well, not finesse. Never actually scratch that, but scratch that last part. But yeah, if you were fighting with two weapons, you could use your action to hit with one and your bonus action to hit with the other.
Yeah, because I can't do this yet. Because if I try approaching to heal, that would give an opportunity attack for this.
Only if you move
unknown
away
person.
again.
Only if I move away.
If you get there, yeah. If you get there and you're in the zone, don't finish that. If you're in the zone and you're just like there, it's only the opportunity attack if you move out of the threat range.
Oh, okay. I'm putting myself out there for you, Jazz. You better freaking protect me.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move towards Jazz.
Okay.
And
beside or behind? Are you gonna be beside Jazz or behind Jazz?
Is this unknown or like rude customer in front or behind?
In front of Jazz, like
in front of Jazz,
face to face with Jazz. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll go from behind.
Okay.
To kind of avoid. Imagine me, Luna walking like, okay, I'm right in front of you guys in the middle.
Yeah,
So no, Luna is gonna try. Is gonna approach Jazz and the mean customer. So and use lay on hands pool, and basically, I can what it means. I'll explain it. I have a pool of healing power that can restore 5 hit points per long rest. As an action, you can touch a creature to restore any number of HP remaining in the pool. 5 HP to either cure disease or neutralize poison affecting the creature. So I'm gonna use the 5 hit points to give to Jazz. Because at first I was thinking of just giving like part of it so I can give some to AK, but Yodar beat me to it and brought him back to life. So I'm just gonna give them all to Jazz.
All right. You're gonna use your whole pool. So what is your healing, your lay on hands? What does it look like? Like the magical effect.
So Luna's gonna come from behind. Yeah, sounds horrible. Sorry.
I'm dying. I need it. Do whatever.
Let's
Dang, Jazz.
No. So Luna's gonna walk near Jazz, and then going to where did he get stabbed? Did you say?
It's like in like the abdomen, but like it's magic, so it doesn't have to be on the wound necessarily if that's not convenient at the moment.
Yeah, so so Luna's hands are gonna start glowing, and they're going to reach into Jazz's like shoulder to kind of like transfer those 5 hit points, and there's gonna be like light-ish coming out, and then it's all there's no noise, but Luna's listening to kind of like water running, and then it's all gonna like just it's gonna look like I don't know if you probably know like Avatar, like when what's her face? I forget her name.
Katara.
Yeah, like Katara uses
woman?
water healing type of stuff. Like that's what I see, but they can't see that. So I see the water, and it's like going through Jazz's like arm all the way to his abdomen, and then it starts healing. Jazz.
I turn to Faye and I go, that is far more impressive than Tasty Paste.
Yeah. And I've had the Tasty Paste before. Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
Beggars can't be.
All right. And you had all right. So Jazz, you've healed 5 hit points.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Luna.
And it is your turn, Jazz.
Okay, I pull my gun out.
All right, it
I'm
is
not
a
playing
ranged
anymore.
weapon.
You
Yes.
better
It is a ranged
protect me,
weapon.
Jazz.
Oh,
I just
wait.
used all my healing.
Okay. Before I do this, I forgot it was a ranged weapon, which means that if I'm too close, it's bad. Right?
Disadvantage. It'll be disadvantage on the attack roll.
Well,
If you're within 5 feet.
my gun away.
You go.
And, yeah. And instead, I will.
Okay.
Thanks, Luna. No. I
Leaves
will.
me.
How? I can do movement, action, bonus action in any order, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Do.
I
They're looking real menacing. They're like, I'm gonna like, you speak Undercommon, right?
yeah, I do.
So you hear Undercommon, I'm gonna kill them, and then I'm gonna get away scot-free.
Mm.
Okay.
By this time, I can understand everything, right?
Not quite. It hasn't been
Not
a
yet?
full day of them speaking Undercommon
yeah, that's
in front of you. Yeah, but you could see on their face that like you can see on it the way the eyes furrow a bit, that like some threaten's coming out of this person's mouth.
Okay.
What we doing? Don't panic.
I will do. I mean, I have to attack. There's no.
Do you?
What's?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill them.
Let me ask this. We're in the city, right? In the town.
You are in the town.
Okay. All right. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay.
All right.
So I am gonna pull out my gun.
Okay. Do it.
Okay.
Yes, I know what's
Okay.
happening. Come on.
I am gonna pull out
Do
my
it.
gun, and I'm gonna point it at his face, their face, right? What did he say? What does he say, Gio?
What is that?
I don't know how to reply to that. So instead, I shoot in the air because I'm assuming.
All right.
I'm assuming it's
All
loud,
right.
correct?
Oh yeah, it's definitely
Okay.
you all hear a thunderous loud, thundering loud, thunderous sound, with a flash of smoke and fire, the likes of which you have never seen come out. Most of you have never seen come out of a seemingly strange apparatus that Jazz has pulled from his garments. And it is loud. I'm going to make a roll right now, and we're going to see just how perceptive the nearest place is.
Okay.
Okay. So that's your action.
Yeah, that's my action.
Bonus action, anything?
Well, I do have a.
Thank you.
I do have one. Well, I have a bonus action. I have a bonus action.
Yeah, you do have a bonus action. But I'm gonna say you can't do that.
Okay, then I end my turn at that point.
I would say that like your use of your weapon this time was more of an object interaction instead of an attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I can't do anything. Then I'm done.
You want to say anything? Anything menacing? Or anything
no.
clever?
There's nothing. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that guy,
right.
pal. I'm not that guy.
I need to make another check just because of the sound of that gun being point blank next to somebody. Just a second.
Okay. Oh, true.
Okay, yeah, they're fine. All right. So Faye, you're up.
Wait,
Faye,
so nothing happened?
well, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
If at all.
Faye feels, I guess, the wound start to feel less painful, they start to find themselves getting up, and then they get startled in the middle of their shock while they're trying to figure out if they can get up or if they just went numb to the pain by the thunderous clap. And they look at Yodar and they're like, is it about to rain? And then as they're getting up, they're just fiddling with their ring. That's what all Yodar understands, is them fiddling with their ring. And then they twist it all the way around and just like clip it around and use a bonus action to Armor of Agathis. Armor of Rommel, actually. That's what the name of
Rommel. Describe for me how this armor looks like.
So as Faye brings her finger down, it feels like it's like a reverse Spider-Man, I guess. I don't know, but that's the best way I could describe it. But it basically goes around their wrist and forms in these types of stones that are very colorful. Some of them might look like diamonds, and they're very frosted, as if like sand pelts that like had snow be thrown on them. And it starts to like cover their entire chest area until it goes out into the rest of their wrist. And over their robe now is this rockish, powdered armor, as they kind of use Yodar for leverage to kind of get their last step. And I go, hey, thanks, buddy. But remember, we're not gonna kill that motherfucker. Okay.
That's up to you. I'm following you and Jazz's lead.
I got you. And can I now use my action to Eldritch Blast that fuck?
Go ahead. As you make your describe for me what the like any movements, Eldritch Blast.
So
is that the reverse?
So
as
Faye is basically like done talking, they basically pull out Eldritch energy out of their ring, and they start to form shapes. To Yodar, it seems like for some reason Faye is drawing in the air, and she just draws daggers in the air and then splits them into. It's more of an energy field. Like the look of the knives is much more connected and clumped in together, but they do aesthetically look like a collection of knives, kind of all hurtling into one direction as she kind of.
They.
What?
They.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay, so sorry, I didn't mean to pull you off track. Okay, so the energy knives come together and they aim at the stranger.
And they aim at that fucking high red-eyed motherfucker.
That sounds so weird. Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay. So do I roll a d20 or do I just click on Eldritch Blast?
You can click on Eldritch Blast. It should do the roll for you. There's like the to hit thing.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, there was a bug. That's weird.
So the hit /DC? Or, right?
Yeah, so it should, let me look at your sheet to make sure I'm looking. So when you look at your spell, Eldritch Blast, there's a hit /DC. Yeah. That modifier. You click that. Click that for me.
22.
22 hits. And so this clump, this eldritchly shaped set of knives blast where you aiming? Chest, face, leg?
Oh, that's a good fucking question. God
Are you, and I believe you're with the intent not to kill.
Yes, I have an intent not to kill. But goddamn, is that smug face been pissing me off all day? So I'm just gonna just blast his face.
All right, so Faye, blast, face. How much? Roll your damage.
8.
8 damage. Wapooyow. Okay, so
good. I'll take it.
I mean, you don't know how much hit points this person has.
Oh, I don't know.
But you do see as usual, all you can see are the eyes but you do, when it hits in the face, just you see them flash towards you. And you like that same burning hatred you saw up close, even from 30 feet away as you are. You know there's
Look
some
at
hate in your
Yodar for a
eyes.
second. Yodar, do you know what this means?
Yep.
Point it at
Yep.
him. Just give him one. Yeah.
How about two?
Yeah.
Very mature, Luna thinks.
All right. And does that end your turn? You've done the Arm of
Yeah,
Agathis.
I've
right?
used everything.
All
So
right.
I don't want to move from where I'm at. I feel like I'm a good distance.
All right. And that's going to be our stranger's turn. I had to remember not to call the stranger what it is. What they are, what he is, his classification. All right. So stranger is let me run this through again. So a Blatt has had a weird apparatus pointed to their head, seeming like a hole, and it seemed like, that happened. Blast in the air, flashing light. You see them more winced, Jazz. You can see that they winced more at the light of the light and sound, than at the actual threat of it to their head.
Okay.
And then blast of energy coming from phase direction, Jazz. You see that as well. And this being is going to fun fact if you have disengaged, I have disengaged too. Ooh. So it's gonna disengage and start running backwards. It's just gonna like run away from all of you at about, it's gonna use its full movement 30 feet away. And that's going to end his turn. Yodar.
I'm gonna yell, catch it.
Yeah, my dwarf legs ain't gonna do that. Let me think.
Or did the
So you have 25 movement. You could use an action to dash to get all the way to them, but then like you'd be right in front of them and not able to do anything for another 6 seconds.
Can I
around.
ask could you repeat what the strange customer did?
So the strange customer, like basically used their action to disengage, and so that it wouldn't invoke any opportunity attacks, and started running away. So almost like a weird how a basketball player kind of like fakes out. It's like, huh, and then like started running backwards.
Okay.
Like just running like further, like 30 feet out, closer to the direction of like where Faye was headed. But it doesn't seem like they're heading straight in that direction, just away from y'all.
Okay.
Because they know what that blast means too, and they've been injured.
Are we good, Luna? Good. Okay. So how far am I from this creature now?
So it took you 25 feet diagonally to get to Faye. And so cue the formulas. Okay. So we'll say 40 feet. We'll say 40 feet because they move 30 feet, and then it would take a full dash. Let's say 50. It'll take a full dash.
I don't want to get to them. I want to get.
Okay.
So I'm going to dash, but I'm not going to get to them. I want to get close enough where I can throw a dart at their knee.
What's your range on your dart? Because you might not need to use your dash.
My dart range 20 feet / 60 feet.
Okay, so the max is 60. Is just means that like if you're beyond 25 feet range, it'll be at disadvantage when you make the throw.
Okay.
And in order to make the throw, you'll need your action. So you could move 25 feet, and that'll give you enough. You'll be within 60 for you to still be able to make this throw at disadvantage.
But can I make the throw now without disadvantage?
From here, yeah. Well, no, not without disadvantage, because right now you're 50 feet away, and so it would still be at disadvantage. And if you move 25 feet, 50 minus 25 is 25.
Yeah.
So you would be, You're right. So that'd be 25. So it would be a straight roll. Thank you. Hey, hi. It's been a long day. Let me look at the audience. It's been a long day. And I'm an English major, not a math major. Yeah. So you're 20 with, if you move a full 25, you're within 25 feet. And
Okay,
you
I'm
can
gonna
make
do that
a
and
normal attack roll.
try to take its knee out. I look at Faye. I'm like, I'm not trying to kill it.
All right. Roll high enough damage. You might get that knee.
All right. So
to
which one
stop
do I
functioning.
roll?
It's a 2-hit. It's going to be the dart for a 2-hit.
Where's
The modifier. I don't know why I'm talking like it's that old modifier right there.
Okay, I'm gonna need some help. I don't. Oh, actions. There we go. Dart.
Yes.
And then damage. Or
No.
do I roll the
2-hit.
Okay.
2-hit. Let's see if you've aimed correctly at the knee.
It says +4 hit though on mine.
So yeah. So click that.
Okay. 24. 20 + 4.
Yeah, that hits. That hits. In the similar way in which a person bowls and like has certain techniques when they bowl. What's your technique for when
Underhand.
you throw this dart?
I'm going underhand.
Like a.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Roll damage. Non-lethal damage with the intent not to kill. Roll
6.
Describe for me how in which you knock this person unconscious with a blow to the fucking knee.
So I underhand it so hard it hits his knee and the knee connects into his chin. It just knocks him the hell out.
Nice.
Yodar is a god, bro. What?
Okay, so pop, bing. Okay, and like you see the dart like right at the tip of the knee, tip of the chin, the face knee, the chin, and you see them just crumple next to like a fucking tree next to the like road walkway or whatever. And that's the end of combat, y'all. You had your first combat of the campaign. Congratulations, applause.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, so now what? Now what you doing?
Now I'm just going to take a drink of water and just be like, yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're out of initiative, so y'all can just tell me what you're doing now.
I just look at Yodar and I'm just like, God damn. Right.
I'm like, where can I get one of those rings? Like that
right
was dope.
Oh, thank you. It just I technically can't take it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get that. I turned to Luna and I'm like, magic hand thing, super
Yo.
cool, blew my mind. Thank you for fixing my friend.
And yeah, it looked a lot prettier than Tasty Paste.
Yeah.
Luna apologizes to Jazz for not being able to bring him back like completely healed him.
No, it's okay. No, I was dying as far as I'm concerned as well. I'm kind of a big baby like that. So yeah, no, thank you. I'm not impressed with Yodar's luck because he's like, as long as I've been with him, it always works this way. Every fucking time it works this way. So
yeah, seeing it firsthand, it is ungodly. It is.
It really is.
But at this moment, like after the thank yous, Faye just turns around and looks at the hooded figure, and they will. So I have this item in my inventory, and I'm so happy I get to use it. But they pull out a crowbar.
Wait! Stop!
No, Jazz, I want to see this.
No. I
didn't want to kill this person.
I
do not want to kill them. Jazz.
Oh, okay.
Jazz,
No,
Jazz, I do not want to kill them.
Questions. We don't know you, Faye. Okay.
Valid. But trust me. I trusted the Tasty Paste. Trust me. At the birthday party, we can talk about everything. But I need a few things from this motherfucker.
Can I do a spell real quick? I have a spell called Detect Evil and Good.
Yeah, I have the same.
Oh wait, never mind.
But I believe I have it. Like I don't have to use any like spells. It kind of just comes.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's better. That's gonna be
with
better.
me.
All I would ask is, how can I trust you? I want to trust you, Faye.
I guess
How can I
Can-
trust you?
Can I
I can tell you
detect
right now,
whether
it will be an act.
uh, whether he has like any evil intent? with
Yes,
the
Luna.
crowbar?
If you have that ability, yes.
I just turn to Jazz and go, look, they trusted the tasty paste, man. Like that's a lot of trust.
Yodar, they were dying. I think anyone would trust the tasty paste. They would taste that paste in the face of death.
Do I describe my intentions?
But with the crowbar,
Well, doesn't Luna
I mean,
have?
Once she does, I would have
Okay.
to honestly
Faye.
describe
Oh,
Faye's
yeah.
intentions,
well,
right?
okay. Well, let's make sure we're on the same page of what these abilities do. So, what Luna, they them, is describing is divine sense, correct? So
Okay.
divine sense can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. And they can use this 3 times per long rest. So the divine sense doesn't say, is this good or evil? It's more of in the sense of, is this a creature that is aligned with goodness or evil? If it's is a celestial, like a holy celestial that's so good that it is in the very energy that they bring off is good, and so you know that they are nearby. Or fiend, so very evil, or undead, or particular type of evil that is so. It's more specific than just, is that good or evil, or can I get a sense of they're good or evil? Divine sense doesn't necessarily go, isn't a quick good or evil check. Now, detect good or evil, let's look. Detect good or evil, I think is similar. For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. Note of 30 feet. So detect evil and good has something a bit more detailed as far as like its location,
Sure.
radar of people aligned, and then also you can use it on places and objects within 30 feet.
Okay.
But
okay.
it's not a clear cut. Is you good? Is you evil?
I get that.
Give me the Carfax. Yeah,
I get that. Thank you, Luna, for trying. I had the same idea.
Nobody has spent their energy yet, so don't worry.
Okay.
Can as Faye pulls the crowbar out, can I do an insight check or something to see, their intent, I guess?
I'm gonna say more that let RP it out. Talk to each other in character.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So we were at stop. We all said stop when you pulled the crowbar out. Is that correct?
Yeah. I just imagine
Okay.
everybody like around this person, like the customer on the ground, and AK sorry, Faye is just, we're all like in a little circle around and we just say, see Faye come out with the crowbar, and then all of us are like, whoa.
Exactly.
What's going on here?
One quick question. They are unconscious right now. They can't hear what we're saying, right? Okay, cool. So I'm not going to hurt them. At most, I want to take them into the Capitol, take them somewhere where there's a patrol of officers and get them arrested. But there are a few important questions that I need to ask them. And we've all seen them at the inn. And when we've been trying to get them to stop here, they are a very stubborn person, to say the least. To be really gentle about their attitude and behavior so far today, and Faye like touches where the wound was, they seem extremely stubborn. And so it is merely an intimidation tactic.
Well, okay, so what do y'all think?
I think you need to check to see if they have any coins on them, Jazz.
I will do that, actually.
There's
I'm okay
coins?
with that.
Yeah.
But wait, I will.
Are you guys thinking about money right now?
Luna.
I mean,
Luna, I have rope. We're gonna tie. Yodar and I will tie the person up.
Okay. Luna is just very cautiously paying attention to everything that's going on and just kind of deciding what they're going to do next, and kind of like analyzing each one of the people around them.
I just want to remind everyone that this dude just stabbed 2 of us.
Mhm.
And I'm
Luna.
okay. I'm okay with not smashing him over there with a crowbar.
Well, okay.
Luna.
I'm okay
I
with
didn't try to kill
intimidation.
him. I didn't
What's-
try to kill him.
What's up?
And go ahead.
Hey, Luna.
What's up?
Question. So
Answer.
the thing we talked about previously, as far as remembering certain things, it was a intelligence saving throw, right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw for me
Fuck
as you
me.
look upon this situation of moral quandaries happening about
Okay.
what to do with this person, as Jazz and Yodar tandem
Running for
tie a
coin.
person.
Okay.
Oh, they're
So
tying up first, I think.
they're tying this person. Okay, I'm about
Yeah,
to
make an
intelligence, right?
save. DC 15.
We'll leave the pockets exposed.
Oh wait, DC 15?
Yeah,
it's
so
not
I'm
just
saying
Clicking
no.
the
I'm
intelligence.
saying no. So the DC is the difficulty, yes, and like you need to meet or beat a 15.
11.
11. Describe for me what's about the sensations that are about to happen as right before I describe to you what realization you have.
So Luna is watching carefully everybody as they're tying the strange customer, while Faye is trying to intimidate with their crowbar. And suddenly Luna starts getting blurred vision. It seems like they're having a like it if you were to explain it to somebody, imagine they're having like a migraine to the point where you can't see anything anymore. But it happens very fast to everybody else. Like to everybody else, they can't notice what's going on. Luna's just suddenly like stands still while they're watching everything, and just starts kind of like losing balance. And the sensation of like they start listening to a voice in them before they can't see anything anymore.
Do we notice you off balance?
Well, everybody else is kind of doing their own thing, like tying
Yeah.
up.
I'm just looking,
no-
watching waiting for the green
Waiting.
light. So if I see
Yeah,
you
I
off
was like-
balance, I'm
y'all
gonna
are
go
doing
and
your
reach
own
out.
thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody's
Faye, what's
doing
your
their own
passive
thing.
perception? What's your passive perception, Faye?
How do
I believe it's an 11, right?
passive perception? How do I
To the
check
left of skills under saving throws.
under skills?
Is
Pretty
it
sensitive.
passive insight? No. Oh no, passive.
Yes, my
Perception.
passive perception is 11. Yes.
11. Okay. You don't notice.
Yeah.
You're
Do I
like
kn-
you're
do I-
looking at them with the thing. You've got the crowbar in your hand. You. It's been a night. It's been a whole day, and now it's been a whole. What was that? 12 seconds of. 12 seconds of intense action followed by this.
Do I not notice
So-
I have a 12?
No, because you're wrapped up in.
Yeah, me,
Like, you're
Yoda
wrapped
and I
up.
are, yeah, you're
Y'all
right.
are tying up a body. You're not even. They're
Mhm.
like
You're
Luna's
right.
not even in your field of vision at the moment. So Luna, you feel this. You can this blurred vision, the migraines. You feel the sway of the moving. Like you feel like you're moving in a way as if a high tide has come along in your very essence, and you feel that other come to you again abrasively. There have been a number of times where you maybe have felt them quite calmly in the place in which dreams would happen. You have felt a memory that has not felt like your own, but this this feeling has once again this high tide that seems to be crashing over your very existence, has grasped you once again, seized the very let's say a computer term, RAM of your brain, and you remember a time in which you, get that paper, get that pen
Yeah,
and paper,
I got my notes.
because I need you to write this down because I don't have it written down. I'll keep it
Shit,
at 100. I
okay.
don't have it
Go,
written
go,
down,
go.
but I do know what it is. You feel the seas, and as you remember a similar time, daytime, light, the sun's rays peeking over into the beginning of a new day. You are one of 3 others, once again, it's very similar to this time, standing over the body of someone who you feel is familiar, though in this memory you cannot quite see their face. Their body is crumpled, their hands tied behind their back, and you remember in this same feeling of familiarity, you feel a sense of betrayal as this person in silver and purple, silken robes, tougher than they appear, is bound with their hands behind their back and their ankles tied together. As you see 3 other people furiously arguing with each other about what to do. The words in particular are not quite clear, but you do, but it's fine because you are more focused on the deep betrayal that this person has done to you and to your, what's the word? What's the vague word I could use here? Fraternity. And if I remember correctly, this is the end of your consciousness at the moment for now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just as the strange customer in the middle of the night, as a gibbous moon, somebody write that down, gibbous moon is overhead, slightly diffused through the trees that align this walkway. Jazz and Yodar complete tying up this strange customer whose balaclava has slightly and hood has slightly peeked up a bit more, exposing more papery thin, pale white skin with more veins on the forehead. And all of you in those moments absorbed with this being hear a thud as Luna is unconscious on the ground.
Yodar, get the tasty paste.
Fuck. Yeah.
I don't think they took any hit points.
No.
I'll go check on Luna though.
What are hit points?
Is Faye nearest to Luna? Because we were in
Faye
the
is
circle.
nearest. Yeah.
Faye goes down and starts to tilt Luna's head up and goes, Luna.
No response.
I go and I put a bedroll under her head.
There.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Wait, Jess. Wait. Hold up. While we figure out what happened to Luna, because we need to figure that out first. Gio, I have a question. At this point in time, can I put other people in my ring?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I think that comes later. And also you have used that ring today before you journeyed home. So.
Right. Okay. So while we figure out the situation, we should hold off on our conversation about what to do with the gentleman. And I think probably our best bet is to go back to the inn. I can't
Are-
bring him
Speaking
around
of,
the
I
roof
need to make
family.
another roll on that.
Y'all are near Luna, Yodar and
Yeah,
Faye.
but I'm like
Oh
saying
no,
it
I
out
don't
loud.
like that face, Jill.
No, as you were. I'm just making a certain roll.
I
Oh wait, I'm
wanted
unconscious. I can't say shit.
I wanted to investigate the body.
Okay, Jazz, make an investigation check. Faye, would you like to make a medicine check as well on
yeah.
Luna?
Sure.
Okay, so let's get those.
I rolled a 19.
19. So
I rolled a 3.
I would like you rolled a 3. They're unconscious. You don't think they're in mortal danger, but you don't know it. You can't tell at all what the fuck just happened.
I mean, I don't care. I'm telling Yodar, hey Yodar, could you pick them up? And I mean, we gotta go to the Roof family. So can you follow me to the farm?
All right, let's go.
Hey Yodar.
What?
Well,
What,
wait,
Jazz?
never
You
mind.
want me to put him back down? What?
I don't want to
Yeah.
say anything yet. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
don't
take that
say
back.
anything yet because
I'll take that back.
you're searching the body, Jazz.
Yes.
You know, you're in that investigation mode of like some
Yeah.
terrible things have happened. But it's the time for answers. It's the time to look for some answers, right?
Right.
So let's see if you've detected anything with that 19.
Have I?
This
hope so.
please note this is the first time I'm actually looking at my outline for this session.
Okay.
So excited about it.
I don't see shit about gold. Hold on.
Damn it.
I found
Okay.
some stuff, Yodar. Don't worry.
No, you
Okay.
definitely found some stuff. So you
Did you find any tasty paste?
Hold on. Give me. Let me.
Okay, sorry.
Let me.
He's
it's my
just
time
talking to me.
shine.
He's just talking to.
Yeah.
He's just talking
It's
to
my
me.
time to shine. Okay, so I am gonna tell you. Make a note of this. This is another one of those moments where I don't have it written down, and so I will have to
Okay.
keep track.
I'm noting.
Luna, yeah, go ahead, Luna. Faye, I think you're in your own moment at the time. I think you're in your own time at the moment. So if you can take, I can't type right now. Take a second if you need it, Faye.
I'm in
okay.
type mode. I'm in type investigation mode.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So there's like 4 stone daggers on this person. There's none of the of the blade itself on any of these daggers are metal. They're all made of this made of stone that you could maybe find out later what kind of stone that is. But they are sharp. And they each come with their own leather hilt, leather. What is it called?
Sheath.
You know what I'm talking about.
Sheath.
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 The hilts, however, are made of unremarkable silver. It's not very, you're an artificer. Nobody did a lot of spectacular craftsmanship in making these daggers. The hilt does its job. There's a little bit of a cylindrical, sort of similar to a screwdriver, how a screw has the wind up. It's just that a little bit on the handle a little bit, but not in a way that would dig into the flesh. Just whoever made this is just whatever tool they had. It's just that's how they made it round. So yeah, what did I say? 4 of those daggers?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Additionally, let's come up with a number. I don't have to come up with this number in my head. I can roll a d12. Okay, so you find a pouch that has 9 gold, 9 silver, and I'm actually gonna roll d20 for this one. 2 platinum and 4 copper.
You hear that, Yodar?
Yeah, that's well, he did want the luxury suite.
That's right. He did. Nice.
In this investigation, are you covering off the face a little bit anymore?
Yes.
Okay.
Or is it this important?
I mean, you rolled a 19 with your investigation. You tell me.
Okay.
I'm seeing
Here-
if this investigation. You have a high number here. I'm just trying
Okay.
to see how detailed you're being.
So here is what I, as Jazz, would want. I'm glad I saw his items, but I was also interested in his face and his wounds.
Okay, so you see his full face. All papery thin. The lips are thin and like cracked, and like the person needs eye drops and chapstick in like a spa day. But like the number of how badly all of these pieces of like red eyes and stuff is in such a way where like now you're looking at the whole of the face. This is like a condition. This is someone with a condition causing this. And so like all the things I said as a joke are like, if you made those jokes, they would be rude to a person with a condition. The hair, the hair, it's mostly white. It's short. I don't know hairstyles, but it is like short but curly. That coif has like that white coif a bit, like a bit of a curly Q a bit, but there's like white and black streaks within the hair that's mostly white with some bits of like black that remains. As far as wounds, like how, like, are you like pulling up the layers this person's wearing to examine wounds?
Yeah, I want to see how serious they are, sort of, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you see a bunch of scars of old wounds. And there's the red end of the face from where the blast hit. There's the dart that's still poking out of the chin. That's a new one. And it's that dart is still in there if somebody wants to get it later. Yeah, but like, especially in like the main torso, you could definitely see a lot of like older, not like covered in wounds, but like you see a number of like, this isn't the first time this person has fought. This person is has been trained to fight. In fact, I will give a very specific detail about this as soon as let me pull this up. So let me pull up details. This person, you could tell with this investigation, the thickness of these layers, even though it's in the sunshine, you think it's related to their condition of like in the same way that their faces is papery thin and such. There is a paleness to the body there, and you think that it may be like light related, especially how they reacted to the bright light from your firearm. But yeah, these are. I don't think you would know enough to identify the nature of this person, like what like race or like place of origin necessarily, but you can tell this person's like trained to either be like a thief or an assassin, and your guess would lean more towards assassin given what they've done here tonight. Any other questions?
Can I walk over and take my dart back?
Yeah, 100%. Get that back.
Oh, carrying.
Any more questions, Jazz?
In
fact, I'll make it the final question because it was a 19 and not a natural 20.
Okay, fair enough. I had something that I can't seem to find it.
Okay.
That I thought I was able to gather that information about their origin.
Of place of origin?
Yeah.
What do you think it's tied to? We can find this out.
I'm trying to. I literally just saw it.
I mean, there's a deductive intuition of when you make an investigation or an insight check, you can roll a d4 and add the number roll to the ability check. Though it wouldn't have gotten much higher. Like there was the amount of details I've given you wouldn't have gotten much higher since it wasn't a natural 20. Let's see. As far as determining race and class, I don't think there's really a thing. Like, yeah, I would say you haven't rolled high enough to be like to like name that creature, you know. So,
okay.
But I'm not seeing anything that you're
Fair
talking
enough.
about.
Fair enough.
We can like if you
We'll
find
skip
it later,
We'll skip it this time.
use
Yeah,
it for
we'll
next
do it later.
time. And, yeah.
I guess my question is, can I tell how long is he going to be knocked out for? Do I think?
With a 19. Oh, yeah, I did say this was your final question.
Mhm.
You have a while, but not as much as you like, not as much as you would like. You think this
Okay.
person could show up, could wake up within the next 10 minutes or within the next 2 hours.
Okay. So I tell Faye,
We're
y'all are gone?
we're walking away because like I
I
told
thought this
Yogar-
person was the most important thing on the planet. What do you?
Luna just passed out. Like as
But-
much as like Faye cares, like at the end of the day, like
But
there's
Faye,
a person that helped them out, and like
what I remember was Faye said they didn't think Luna was dying.
no. All the medicine check told them was they're unconscious and they don't know why. I got a 3 on the medicine check.
I mean,
I
can
didn't
I
get
do
any
medicine?
comforting news.
Can I do a medicine check?
That's okay. On Luna?
Yeah, I'm a monk. Man.
Yeah, but while you get the roll, don't tell me the result yet. I'm gonna say one more thing. So Jazz didn't take two. This like you're marked for this kind of business, for this kind of work. So it didn't take too long. So they're not like far gone. Like you're like you've heard the like as you like you went into like the like the DMCA music of a certain anime of like
he became
of, like,
Sherlock.
Of like you pull open the book and you're like writing notes.
I'm writing notes. I already wrote notes. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
never mind.
And then like you hear the like you see like Yodar's hand like grab the dart and then go
okay.
with
exactly.
Luna.
Okay,
yeah, so now we're all
I'm in tune with
what's
Yodar. I'm in tune with Yodar right now.
Okay, Yodar, what's that result?
20, 18 plus 2.
18 plus 2.
Yeah.
I saw that.
We're in tune.
What did I wrote? I can't remember what I wrote. Loon, you can't quite tell what the fuck happened. You know that you can tell there were some signs of like whatever the fuck happened. This person is unconscious now. They're not in a life-threatening danger. But you can tell that wow, I wrote a one that actually I'm gonna it can't be a 1. Okay. It's a D4, don't panic.
Okay.
In 2 hours, Luna will begin to stir again.
Okay, that's great. Faye.
Okay, yeah, no, we can talk. Yeah.
Okay, can we talk
got 2
now?
hours.
Yeah.
Yodar, as far
I didn't know you had Sherlock's mind palace.
Well, time out because I believe
figure it all out.
You're heading to the Rue House. Time out. You're heading to the Rue House.
The initial like my like moment of like impulsivity was like Luna gotta figure what's wrong there. And then I get like the entire time Faye is like, fuck, I lost out on like figuring out this person and like fuck it. Like I'll figure it out later. Like I'll figure out a way, but like we gotta get Luna out of there. But if like Yodar is gonna tell me that like she's gonna be okay, like I guess I can have a conversation with Jazz.
I'm gonna put Luna down on the bedroll, like
so
make sure she's
like,
comfortable.
Like it's in the way of like they're not in like an immediate life danger, but you all were attacked and you all are all out in the middle of the night, and no one has seemed to.
I was going to suggest something based on that. I don't know Jazz's strength, but would Jazz be able to carry Luna and Yodar carry the fuckface?
Let's check strength. Okay, so Yodar, what's your strength? What's your strength score?
My strength is 12, and then plus 1.
And I believe Jazz is the same.
Minus 12 plus 1. We're bros.
Okay, so like I mean, these are like normal size people. You could carry them. You could carry them. This is like, it's not gonna be like, oh, this is nothing. It's like carrying a large tree with no problem. But like,
bro, my strength is 8 minus 1.
Style. Yeah, you can carry them fire person style. And at this point, I just need to know what direction you're heading into. Are you
Okay,
going to the Roof family? Are you going to the tavern and inn?
Well, let me talk to Faye. We need to
Yeah,
have a discussion.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we know Luna's going to be okay, we have this person that tried to kill both of us at some point,
Mhm.
under control, quote unquote.
Yep.
However, I in my investigation, I don't know how long this person will stay unconscious. What do you want to do with this person? They seemed very important to you, and as far as I'm concerned, you didn't try to kill me, so I'm kind of on your side here.
I have no problem admitting exactly what I want from them. I want to understand how, in the month I've been here, where no one even knows where I could have possibly come from, how this person was able to immediately pinpoint exactly where I've basically my hometown. So.
Can I look at Jazz and Faye and just say, the inn has a very nice basement.
And I agree. I'm for the inn. Yodar's for the inn. Faye is for where?
The Roof family household, because there's farmland out there, so we can have a very private conversation with fuck Faye.
Let's see, I'm gonna have you make a skill check for you.
Okay.
I want you to make a skill check for me. I'm about to decide what it is. Please hold. Cue the hold
continue the conversation
music.
while you check.
I got it now. It's just a general. I thought I had it. I don't want to continue the conversation though. History with advantage. Make a history with advantage.
History with advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little better.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is that a total or a natural?
Who's talking?
What? Huh?
An assistant popped out of somewhere. I do not know where. I apologize for that.
All right. So was that a natural 20 just now?
I think so. I have no modifier for history. My history is
Yeah.
so that's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20. Applause. Woo! Big
one.
deal. Hell
Our
yeah.
first
Tell
one.
me anytime you get a
Yes,
nat
very
20 or
nice.
nat 1, it's a big
Nice.
deal. You can go to Roof family. I would also, this is also you remembering, hey, the Viscount is at Generique's. I'm staying there. An attack has happened. If you're more motivated of like getting law enforcement or government officials involved, you could head there, or at the Roof family, you could it will cause a disturbance that you bringing two unconscious strangers here, but that they you have a like if you go to the Roof family, it would be less complicated at the moment. However, if it were to be discovered later that you did not make a report in, it could complicate things. It depends on how much agency you want to have in the situation before authorities are involved.
So my simplest question is, this is I understand that what I'm about to ask is, can I have my
You got a nat 20, ask it.
Yeah, but would it be possible for Faye and even Jazz, as Faye has probably noticed that Jazz seems to be good at this investigation stuff and they would want to take use of that. Would it be possible for them to conduct their investigation / interrogation and then hand over the gentleman to the authorities?
You could totally do that.
If the party
you could
agrees.
totally you think in your head that is a viable thing given the skills you've seen, that you could do that.
Also, there's an
We'll
interesting
see what happens at the Roof
there's an
family about,
interesting
like,
possible
having people.
interaction where it's NPC with NPC that could possibly happen if we have the Viscount visit the Roof family, that I'm actually interested in seeing. I don't know if I'm breaking some rule here by saying
I
that.
don't listen. I mean that is a bit meta, but
I'm sorry.
It's minor enough where I'm like
I
a
can
little
see
bit of
Faye,
meta can bleed
yeah.
in a bit in a nat 20. I
enough.
make the rules.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're going to the Roof family. We going to the Roof family?
I'm more interested in information as well. than law enforcement. So yes, I would be interested.
I mean, I
You've
don't
s-
really
you've
care at
sold
this
me.
point. This dude's heavy. Let's Jazz, you lead the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
you
Alright.
lead the way too. I guess.
Okay, I'm curious. Let's
Well,
go. Let's go.
yeah,
All
okay.
right.
And I feel
right.
like I can explain myself pretty well to the Rue family.
Okay.
Hopefully, Audric will kick my ass, but we'll see.
All right. So you make it. It doesn't take long to get to the Rue family from here. You've made this walk a bunch. It is late at night. You know, there's no like candles on or whatever. But you know, Faye, you have the way to get in, of course. So
As we
what do you
walk
do
up
when you
to
get
the
here?
farm,
Yeah.
as we walk up to the farm, I will turn to Yodar and say, "Hey, do you see those stables over there?
Mhm.
Take fuckface to the stables, please, and we'll meet you over there. I'll inform the
Aye.
Rue family that you're there. Also, there's a nice haystack, and from everything you've told me, I feel like you'll find it extremely comfortable."
Oh my god.
Gonna go take a nap. All right.
So
See you guys over there.
and Jazz, just follow me. We're
Okay.
gonna take Luna into
Okay.
one of the bedrooms, and
Alright.
and then we walk through the house, and I will say, as we walk in, I'll be like, Audric, Babette, and wait if there's a reaction. But we will be walking into the room that I share with their son.
Yeah, so Dior,
Dior.
you see Dior, as soon as you open the door, like Dior is like groggily waking up and like, Faye, is that you?
Hey Dior, sorry to wake you up. Sorry to come in so loudly, but I have one of my friends lay down in my bed. They need some rest. It's been a long night. Do you know where Audric and Babette are?
Yeah, Mom, you might have to knock on the door. Mom and Pa are deep sleepers.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Dior. Don't worry. Jazz is a nice guy. You
Howdy.
can talk. Yeah, you can talk to him about him wearing that weird hat. And I'll be right back. Okay.
Hi,
Or if you wanna go
I'm
back-
Dior. You see like this like 14-year-old kid that's like scrawny, skinny. They're black. I was like, he's black. I can't figure out a way to like describe skin at the moment. He's black.
Okay.
He's got like close to like my skin color. And just like 14-year-old kid, scrawny, plain clothes that are like supposed to serve as like pajamas, like a thin material, and just like barefooted, with like curly like hair that's like curled as if like they didn't like, you know, they were asleep, they didn't brush their hair, so they have a little bit of those kookaburras in their head, and a little tiny pencil little bit of hair coming out the face, out the upper lip a bit. Hi, hi, I'm Dior.
He's talking to you, Jeff.
Oh, hey.
I
Dior.
left to go get Audric and Babette.
Am I still holding Luna?
You can
I
set
told you to
Luna
put her
down.
on the bed. You can
Okay,
set her
so
on-
I set Luna down. Her concussed or their concussed head down. I hope not too bad. And then I say hello. I put you down better than that. And then I say hello, Dior. Dior?
Dior.
Like the
Dior.
brand.
I'm
Dior.
Dior. Yeah.
I tip my hat to Dior, and I say, I'll be here all day tomorrow, so we can talk then. I'm not in the mood for talking right now.
Are they okay? Are they hurt?
No, they're fine. They're just trying to get some
Listen.
rest as well.
Okay. Don't kill me. I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
Poor kid.
Faye. All right. Faye, bedtime. To the bed.
Yeah, I knock on Audric and Babette's room.
Huh? Who is it?
Hey, Audric, it's me, Faye. I have a bit of a situation out here. So I just wanted to tell you and Babette, and maybe y'all can help us help one of. I made a new friend, so but they
As soon
probably
as you said like situation, like you can hear the bed creak, and you see like this tall, like 6 foot, broad-shouldered, bald black man got like a 2x4, like a not even like a two. No, we got something better than that. Like a fucking like a bat. Just fuck it. It's a
Louisville
bat.
Slugger.
It's like, yeah, it's this like gnarly piece of wood that's like shaped with a handle. There's a proper term for the weapon in the game. I can't think
Club?
right now. A club, yes, thank you. Shout out to you. Yeah. So they have a club, and all right, what's going on? You need me to kick somebody's ass? What's up?
No, their ass has already been kicked. There was a bit of a situation today at work. Somebody was really rude, but the only weird part is they knew who I am. They apparently chased me on my way back from work, but 3 really nice people kind of came and helped me out. The guy knows where I'm from, so I'm really sorry, Audric, but he's unconscious in the stable with one of the people that helped me, and the other person that was with us also got unconscious, and they're in my bed currently with some sort of detective. I still haven't figured out what they
You're
are.
giving a lot of details. You're rambling. I know you're awkward. I get it, but all right, let me get this straight. Unconscious person in my son's room right now with a person that is strange, but you trust.
Yep, I trust them.
And another person who tried to kill you, unconscious in the stable with a strange person that you trust.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the rundown.
Okay.
Sounds crazy.
All right. And you hear like, not quite like you can't see it, but like you hear, what the fuck? And I just like, baby, it's fine. It's fine. Go back to bed. I got it. Is it? It's just Faye. Is it Faye? Yeah. All right. Hey, Faye. You know it's the twins' birthday, right? Tomorrow, well, in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited for the bonbons.
All right. Yeah. I'm going to bed. I'm going to fuck the bed. And we're gonna end the session there. You've done the establishment, and like what we'll say is that like this has been situated where like we know what the situation is. Audric's gonna stay in the stay in the living room and keep an eye out so that like if something happens, but like everyone involved will be able to take a long rest. So mark a long rest.
Even Luna, even though they're
Luna, you're like you get up in like two hours, and like you see that like Jazz Jazz has fallen asleep knowing that, feeling the safety of and comfort of a home. And so
yes.
And then the stable, Yodar, if that person stirs, you got it. Like if that person stirs, that you definitely don't notice. If they woke up quickly, you have not become aware of them making any movement at the moment. You're asleep. And I will give you a little meta knowledge. They will be there in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And that's where we're going to end the session. Let's plug it up. Thank you for watching session 2. Surprise. And AK, where can they find you?
At AK Moment on pretty much every social media app, and NGE Chamber for any like media stuff that I do. Yeah.
Michelle.
Y'all can find me on Twitter as Queen Weave with 3 E's on Queen and 3 E's on Weave. And you can also find Gio and I at Share Club Pod on Twitter and everywhere else you listen to podcasting. We have our own thing going on, talking about TV, film, TV/series, music, and anything that's lit. So go and give us a listen before we start season 2 in September. So go.
Red.
At Random Germ 101 everywhere, and also at the Nerdcores _ on Twitter, at the Nerdcores everywhere else on social media. And yeah, about it.
And Marcel, whatever you would like, the charity such and such. Yeah.
I'll say Big Brothers Big Sister. I was a part of that actually nonprofit. It's a very great resource for kids. So that's what I will say.
And you can find me on Twitter at MediaMartyr17. That's MEDIAMARTYR17. Linktree on my Twitter for all the places I am on the internet. Next session of Survivors of Flame will be September 8th at 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'm looking forward to seeing you there, and we'll see what's happening in this on the morning of two rambunctious twins' birthdays, 7th birthdays, as a whole host of things are happening at this house. We'll see interrogation. We'll see. And until next time, keep surviving.
Birthday interrogation sounds high.
Hell yeah.
I like
In the
that.
stream.
Party hats.
In the stream. Cut the